Now up to TRL, today's race line. How do your people rate this week? People don't like to talk ethnically in this country, yet we all have our own radio stations, TV networks, magazines, clothing lines, movies, etc. We make 1960s Birmingham Transit Authority look like the MTV Beach House today. Do you understand that? That was a smart one. Each week, and a responsible one, I feel. Each week, according to their behavior, like TRL, you'll see how your people come in on the charts. Kenya, for instance, was number 2 last week because they celebrated winning the New York City Marathon by trying to put a Scud missile between business class and coach on the Jerusalem shuttle. Will they move to number 1? Leading off at number 10, India and Pakistan are fighting over a peace summit over there. I'm going to drop them both down to number 11 until they realize we'll never be able to tell them apart, except that the Pakistanis are less friendly and have mustaches and are less forgiving when you stutter out the wrong lotto numbers. They don't want to change them for you. At number 9, you have the Israelis. They pushed it this week, the Israelis, with their outrage over the Palestinian terrorist release coming to us again. Don't come to us with every little incident. You know we're there for the big one when you need us, all right? And I don't like your phony attitude, so helpless. Yeah, you're so helpless that every time I come out of 47th Street photo in a daze with my pants around my ankles, holding $180 worth of camcorder lenses that I didn't need, you weren't so helpless when I was in there. All right. Inching up at number 8 are the Mexicans. They got bumped up this week because that Vicente Fox speech and because I was woken up at 3 a.m. by 5 guys in a muscle car that were leaning on the horn after the Vargas fight. At number 7, you got North Korea trying to be tough this year with their bad self. They're busting Scud missiles over to Yemen in a cement boat. They were number 1, but the lady at my deli got them off the hit list when she broke a 50 for me at 2 o'clock in the morning for a scooter pie. Speaking of cement, your people, Nick, were a little aggravating this week. A surprise at number 6 is Italy for letting Cardinal Law hide in the Vatican over there like Michael Corleone after he shot McCluskey. But they did okay because The Sopranos defied network convention by not tying up all the loose ends this week, just like in real life. At number 5, new on the charts, are the Malaysians for criticizing us for supporting Australia. Hey, we have to support those dumb alcoholics. They fought for us in World War II, and they didn't have to be in it. People forgot they were down there, and they still fought for us. I don't have any static with Malaysians here, but that's because I wouldn't know one if I saw one. I think I saw one on Cirque du Soleil. I'm not sure if it was him or somebody else. It could have been anything. Maybe it was Tunisian. I'm not sure. But anyway, bumping up this week to number 4 is the Saudi Arabian royal family that poured money into Al-Qaeda. What happened to the good old Saudi Arabian royalty? The 26-year-old prince you could trust to leave his money in America, you know, going into coke convulsions on a bathroom floor at Mohegan Sun, you know, while Tommy James and one of the Shondells hold a bag of ice under his testicles to revive him. That was what it was all about back then. Sliding in at number 3, the Chinese have been pushing my buttons lately with their next in line for the big promotion attitude. You really feel like you're on a roll with all your billion people, don't you, China? Let me tell you something. I've been there. I was number 2 in line at remote control. I got knocked back a couple of pegs. Life takes some funny turns. Like Paulie Walnut says, no one knows what the future holds, my friend. At number 2, Miss World. Nigeria, Miss World riots brought them down, but I'm not going to get mad at Senegal or the rest of West Africa because Christmas is coming. I got a lot of fake Rolexes to buy for my friends. So, if you're listening, Twibu, I'll be on the corner of 48th and Broadway in front of Sam Ash. Let's make a deal. And still at number 1, Iraq, you have really done it. You've hung on to the top spot for 47 weeks. You guys are like a regular Avril Lavigne, aren't you? As soon as we get through that 12,000-page document, you're going to get it fit. Join us next time. We could see new releases from Yemen, that little small country that's getting awfully cocky, considering they're the Staten Island of Saudi Arabia. I have jokes I could do, but it's not about me. It's not an ego thing to show. Here's the question. If you could change your race for a day, what would it be? Question, Greg.
I would like to be Native American so I can enjoy the myth of moral superiority. When in reality, my people enslaved and murdered each other and killed way more buffaloes than they needed, just like every other race, because collectively people all suck. And also because if I was Native American, at least I could feel like my 12 grand in gambling losses were going to my own tribe.
Judy?
I would like to be Asian for a day so that I can be the only 6'3" Asian woman in the world. I could reach the detergent on the top shelf at my Chinese laundromat. I would be the first Asian woman who was fired from her massage job for walking on a client and breaking his back. And I could open the first Chinese restaurant serving chopped Jewy. Chopped
Yes.
Jewy.
I like that. Kev.
I want to change my race. I'm a proud black man, goddammit. And plus, white women love me, so I'm happy where I'm at right
now. Nick.
I think I see the problem with this country. All right, look. I want to be black for a day so I can find out where those meetings are and what they're saying about us. I want to be black for a day so I can live on cherry soda and cheese doodles and still have under 3% body fat. I want to be black for a day so I don't have to hear my black friends say, "You don't know what it's like to be black, man."
Okay, I think we've taken some big steps here, all of them backwards. Hakuna Matata, we'll see you tomorrow.